It's football weather in Charlotte on the final day of the American Conference regular season. UAB comes to town searching for the first road win of the Trent Dilfer era, while Charlotte's Deshaun Purdy and company are hoping to send their seniors out on the right foot here this afternoon. Happy Saturday and welcome to Jerry Richardson Stadium. He's the Nittany Lion, Reginald Walker Jr., and I'm Noah Frary. Well, no denying neither of these teams had the season that they hoped for. There's no bowl games in the cards for either of these sides. But, Reggie, this final game of the regular season, they're playing for momentum, and it's not inconsequential to say that this game is huge both in the present and the future for these two programs.
Well, when you look forward, you got to think about stability in the program.
We've got a big third down coming up here. Do you have the ability to still go to the ground here?
I think you do, but you have to have a plan.
Here's Purdy on play action. He's looking deep. Purdy has Omega Blake. Touchdown, Charlotte. A lot of good things under the Dilfer era so far as Kitna taken down in the backfield. And guess who it is? Chance Williams. There was something in that Starbucks. Third down and 5. Kitna surveys, fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Corey Milliner. He's been playing some great football lately. Here's the give. Wilson, plenty of speed, broke the tackle. Wilson still on his feet and taken down at the 21-yard line by Sarad Bryant. He kept him out of the end zone. Memphis and Tulane both were in the conversation at times this year for the college football playoff, as was Army, and this one's picked off. Kitna makes a mistake, and Osita Ekwonu comes up with the interception. Charlotte gets it back, and on first down, they go to the ground. That was just the second field goal miss of the year for DeLonga. He had been a perfect 8 for 8 inside 40 yards this season.
That was a nice play right there on first down by Chris Bracey. They brought him on a little corner blitz or a little slot blitz there, and he's able to get a piece of the running back, Norton, before he's really able to turn the corner. And that's what made it a very minimal gain. Nice play by Bracey, number 5, coming off the edge.
Bracey, a player that had a huge fall camp. There was high expectations for him coming into the year. Then he gets injured. Returns a week ago against FAU. Rather, Rice, as Purdy goes to the air looking for Myers, and a flag comes in. That was Kelvin Hill in the coverage.
I'm going to say this, and one of the things I love about Kelvin Hill is he's got the junior on the back of his jersey. And look, I don't know his parents at all, and they're probably tired of me saying this. He is getting thoroughly picked on as a freshman corner.
Prior to the pass. Holding. Defense number 36. 10-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
They continue to attack the young corner. And look, there's a penalty here. There's been a couple of completions, but I thought for the most part, he's holding up pretty well. He's a freshman. This is a learning season for him. This kid is going to be so much better for this. He's out of Carrollton, Georgia. He's going to be an absolute stud as a corner. He's just having one of those games to where he's being targeted and attacked, and he's held up, again, fairly well throughout this game.
On first down, Purdy fires across the middle. That one was deflected. That was Chris Bracey who got his hands on that, and down to Savannah Collins we go.
Well, UAB's road struggles are no secret, and Coach Dilfer talked about some experiences in his career that he thinks back on now, with the Bucks being matter of fact that in Tampa Bay they struggled on the road. With the Seahawks, the lesson was to have poise and mental fortitude. Don't make it bigger than it is. And he talked about how this team has had to learn how to recapture momentum. He saw sparks of it last week from this team, and this is one of those moments where they need to be able to do that on the road to change that record around.
And Reggie, Trent Dilfer told us when he wrote down when he got this job, he wanted to be a good road team. And I think it's a bit of an anomaly that his team is yet to win a road game in 2 years.
Let me slightly,
Officials, timeout.
as we've got a couple of players,
on the offense.
down on the field, particularly on Charlotte offensively. But let me slightly correct you. He said they want to be a dominant road team. So far, they haven't been a winning road team yet. And one of the things that I think, and this is something that I've heard over the years, but a great young coach recently said to me, you lose big, you lose close, you win close, you win big. They're just trying to take those steps as a program and losing close on the road is not what you want, but there are signs of growth and there are things that you can point to. They're continuing to get better as a road football team. And I think Trent Dilfer sees a lot of positivity in the future. This is a young, talented football team in so many places. There's just got to be a little bit of patience and development with these young players.
UAB coming into today 3-8 on the season, but there's some what-ifs. There was a one-possession game heading into the fourth quarter against Arkansas. The same could be said for USF. You win those couple of games and suddenly you're playing for bowl eligibility. A UAB team that's probably better than their record states. As Purdy going to go to the air on third down. He's going to air it out. And that's going to draw a flag. He was looking for Dwayne Thomas, and the defensive back just never turned his head. That was Ray Thornton in coverage.
Here's why, Ray Thornton. It's
pass interference. Defense number 3. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Ray Thornton can run. He's a really good football player. But this dude he's chasing, Dwayne Thomas Jr., that guy is a blur. And when he puts his head down and just starts putting the feet up and down and moving, it makes you panic. And then all of a sudden the ball's a little bit underthrown and you run into him because you don't allow him to come back to the football. Dwayne Thomas Jr. puts a lot of fear and concern in defensive backs' hearts.
Costly penalty there. Now 6 penalties for 70 yards, and it's a fresh set of downs for Deshaun Purdy. Just on the defensive side of the 50, firing, looking for Blake, and he's got his primary target. First catch of the game for Omega Blake, and Charlotte's in business here late in the third.
Omega Blake is so talented. Watch this body control. Look at him turn his body completely, make the catch with awareness of where his feet are, plucks the ball out of the air. That's a hands catch. That's how you're supposed to do it, and gets the first down.
And on first down, the give is to Cartavius Norton, moving the pile. He'll pick up 5 on the first down carry, maybe 6. And Charlotte finds themselves on the verge of first and goal.
And I think very important, they didn't forget about Cartavius Norton, didn't forget about this running game, having some success. That time, obviously, the play before with Omega Blake down the sideline, then go back to your running game, get yourself back on schedule, back into rhythm, and then set up your next opportunity in the passing game.
Give Charlotte offensive coordinator Mike Miller a lot of credit here. It's been very balanced between the pass and the run. Purdy going to keep it on second down across the middle. He's got Sean Brown. Brown lunging for the end zone. And it'll come up about 6 inches short. It's going to be first and goal here as Charlotte tries to take the lead in the third.
We just made the point about not forgetting about the running game. This is a play-action fake, and it holds the underneath defenders just enough, and then Brown's able to come across the formation, find some open space, sit down, and they get the first down.
And on first and goal, the give to Norton for the touchdown.